What? Here already?
That a... Nope, not a...
This monster.
This is the child you hold so dear?
Oh, my darling has a hearty up. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty. But no matter. You...
what? This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see. When I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition. Murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child. A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death. So we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! Come, my darling. It's time for supper!
All the people who disappeared.
We break this tragic curse here at... Let us finish this, Captain! We'll put it...
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win. Let's get after it.
Hidden arm! This doesn't... eat. Ha! Die!
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? This better hit!
The freedom of a wanderer. Magic Seeker! Wind!
By my warrior!
Sever!
On me, we go together! I must be... Face me! I show no mercy!
Critical hit.
I can't afford to
Heisman's a
hold
real
back.
ace.
Ah! The power of ice!
Lend me your strength!
Strike true!
Let's do this!
Oh, power of heroes! I strike with conviction!
Blunder! How? Oh, my mind fades.
Heisman's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
Do I overuse our items? Tis best used.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight as the noble I am. After me! No holding back! Be frozen!
The freedom of a Let's go! Better be... We'll do this together!
Tis yours.
Out there!
Heisman's in a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
For all that we strive for! My blade cuts like the wind!
Heisman!
I
They've dropped your
can barely
defenses!
think. Eek. Then again... Allow me to use this.
That helped.
I'm obliged.
My thanks. Let's make an end of it. The power of ice!
Stroll!
I will-
They've
I'm all
sapped your
prepared.
defenses!
By this power. Light! Still here?
Badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
No, my mind fades.
This is it!
Someone get him back on his feet!
No, my mind fades.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while. Wait! Staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us! We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it! If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
This should help.
Heis made it a
See
day.
another
Can
day.
He's gonna
barely
have
think.
trouble aiming.
Ha! Die!
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Mage! Run them through!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
It's okay. We can do this. Magic Seeker! We can do this!
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Blunder.
Is that all?
Heis made it a daze. He's gonna have trouble aiming.
Sever!
Pull
Predictable.
yourself together.
I can barely think. I'll use what I must. Erupt!
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Ah! Pierce!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's stay calm. Scour!
All right.
How's that?
Not going anywhere like this.
Not yet.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
I...
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
I'll use this.
My spirit
Heis
is
made it a daze.
unbroken.
He's gonna have
I shall
trouble aiming.
vanquish evil! This better hit!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I will fight with pride. Lend me your strength.
Strike true.
A tough one.
Is it staring at someone?
With blade in hand. I strike with conviction.
Now we won't know where we are. Come on, this is our chance.
Now accept your fate. Slash! Commendable bearing.
Now, what's the play? Mage! Pierce! Tougher than I thought.
Let's set it up. Vitus power. Wind! Still here?
Oh, my darling. Mama's here.
She healed the demon baby?
Think?
Huh?
Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Come! Oh, shards of ice! Missed the mark.
Pull yourself together.
Perhaps this witness our secret technique.
Let's do this!
Some darker...
Please!
Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her mark.
I call upon royal power within! This better hit! Evaded!
You gotta aim better than that.
Let's go! We're not out of this yet!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Stroll's dazed.
What?
He won't land any attacks like this. Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Now we strike.
It's up to you now.
Who needs igniters? Give me your aid!
Let's do this!
Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour!
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. Freeze. Still standing,
Stroll,
I see.
they've sapped your
Witness
defenses.
our strength.
It's up to you now.
Rancor! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Is that all?
Stroll!
Forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I won't hold back! Is there enough? I'm all prepared. No, this won't. With healing power!
Quite a boon.
Twas needed.
Hulkenberg's dazed?
What?
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Here!
Live to see another day.
Perhaps this suits me best. Now we strike. I must face me. Some darker arts. We've destroyed it.
It's not
Now
going
to the
anywhere
rest.
like this. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Mage! Pierce!
You hit their weak points. Keep it up, Stroll.
Let's stay calm. Magic Seeker! We can do this!
Much thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks!
Hulkenberg's dazed?
What?
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
From our provisions.
Heisme, they've dropped
Perhaps
your
this
defenses.
suits me best. Oh, power of kings!
We'll combine our strengths!
I dare
Won't
say
know
we've
where we
made our
are.
point.
Come on, this is our chance. Hulkenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Let's get on with it! Not the right. I shall vanquish evil! Run them through!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Let's set it up! Maybe there's a better... By this power! Wind!
What?
This should help. Captain, they've got your
Perhaps
defenses
this
down.
suits me best. Witness our strength! This doesn't face me! I show no mercy!
I can't afford to hold back. Let's make an end of it. Ah! This better hit! They die hard!
What? This is bad. We don't know who it's targeting. Hogenberg's dazed?
We'll do this
She's gonna have
together!
a tough time hitting her marks.
Not this. Scour! A tough one.
What? From our provisions.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Eat! Slash! Formidable indeed.
Mage! Pierce! Tougher than I thought.
Dodge, Hogenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Let's set it up!
Tis yours.
Let's do this!
That'll do.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels...
I continue to grow.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me. Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Eyes me.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna. Right.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have...
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession, too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of our escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
I don't think that decision should fall to me alone.
I think everything should go to them, not merely a portion of it.
Quite right. After all, our primary objective here is getting ahead for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally...
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
All right.
Haisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Haisme the truth?
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Right.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too. But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
The mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues, through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Whoa! Oh, hey!
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the gauntlet run of their destination, Port Bryland.